Dunsing out of Byron, Nebraska. From Dakota Dunes, South Dakota, Jeff Behrens at 35.
Row 3 from Vacaville, California, Randy Schaefer in the 25G. And from Ottawa, the 141, that is Matt Bonine.
It's Regan Tafoya from Farmington, New Mexico. And from Hinton, Iowa, the 7N of Jay Notaboom. Looking to go to the green flag. We're up. On that into turn number 1 and 2. Gonna see Jeff Wiggins to the race lead. Right there will be Jonah Chin out of Sioux City. Look at the 14, the 141. Matt Monine. Monine gonna work to the top side of the racetrack. Remember, just like the first 10 heat races, we are taking 2. Top 2 go to the A. You have to finish at least 6th to race again tonight in a B main for points. Look at this battle right here for the number 2 spot. Matt Monine, Jonah Chin, the 141, and the 4X.
And the 4X that time, it's Jonah Chin. He will have that second position. Matt Bonine continues to work the top side of turns 1 and 2. Pulling away, it's Wiggins in the 36T. You need to finish in the top 2 to advance to the A. 3, 4, 5, and 6 make their way into a B for points. Only your race leader, Wiggins, high up over in turn number 4. Look out, we've got one around in 4.
Jay Notaboom, the top of 4 goes around. Looking, Notaboom's going to keep moving. Caution's out. Yellow is out.
Haven't said this before, but thank you to Jeff Brogue for checking in on Flo.
Jeff Brogue has checked in on FloRacing. Yeah. Hey, we're a little live. Okay, now we are Facebook Live, so we can kind of do this. If you're watching the Facebook Live right now and you have a subscription to FloRacing, shut the Facebook Live off, open your Flo app or open the Flo browser on your smart TV, log into Flo, look for us. We are on there tonight. We are giving you on FloRacing tonight the rest of the evening as part of your subscription. Here comes a little replay of what happened up there in turn number 3 and 4 from the static drone. The beauty drone, as we call her. Right there, you're going to see the 35, or Jay Notaboom get turned around.
Just on his own there, wouldn't he?
35 of...
Is that Behrens?
Jeff Behrens gets there with him.
So we do have 83 races scheduled for tonight. We're through 51 of them. So we still have 32 races to go here on this Wednesday night at the 41st Annual Speedway Motors IMCA Super Nationals, fueled by Casey's. Green flag is back out. We are underway. 3 laps down, 5 to go here in race number 11. It's Jeff Wiggins, Jonah Chin, first and second. Over in turn number 2, though, Bonine going back to work on the top side. He'll still second down into 3.
They'll hurry on down into turn number 1 and 2. Wiggins right there. Bonine working the number 2 spot. 4X Machina, Jonah Chin back to 3rd. Trey Newsing back into the 4th spot. Remember, if you're in the top 2, you're moving to the A. If you're 3, 4, 5, and 6, you're going to a points B. If you're 7 on back, you are coming back tomorrow to race. Working off of turn number 4, still going to be Jeff Wiggins, your race leader.
Down into turns 1 and 2 one more time. Wiggins and Bonine 1 and 2 checking out on the field. The 4X of Jonah Chin. He's got company in the form of Trey Dunsing in the 3D car. We've got him paired up 3rd through 6 as they work down into turns 3 and 4. Green flag awaits him this time by Jerry. 2 laps to go for Wiggins and Bonine.
Down the front straightaway, Bonine to the chase. Wiggins down into turn number 1 and 2. Look at this, Trey Dunsing to the inside of Jonah Chin. Dunsing right there in the orange machine to the number 3 spot. White's out, 1 to go. They'll work off at turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. It is going to be the 36 of Wiggins, the 141 of 09. They'll work on down into turn number 3 and 4. Top 2 transferring to the A. 36 right there of Wiggins, the 141 of 09.
So 36, I'm sure that Wade is waiting for the top 3 to be like a 36-24 and then a 36 and 3rd. Heat race number 12 next to the Speedway. From Omaha, Nebraska, the 24T of Terry Hurt is on the pole. To his outside from Freeport, Illinois, the 12T, that is Jeff Larson.
We'll go to row number 2 to the inside. It's Dylan Thornton out of Keystone, Iowa, the 38T, and Jeff Ingalls out of Longview, Texas, in the 12.
In row number 3 from Norwalk, the 8 is Chase Rudolph, and from Carthage, Illinois, the 22 of Austin Becerra.
Going to row number next, which is 4, it'll be the 30 of Jordan Grabowski out of Beatrice, Nebraska, and the 23 junior of Nick Roberts from Des Moines, Iowa.
So heat number 12 of 30. For your Friesen Performance, IMCA Modifieds, 10 modified heats in this session. And then after this session, we'll have a Quick Car Race Products track prep session and whatever you scratched out on the...
We'll meet our non-qualifier, our first non-qualified cars will be out of the Sport Mods and the
Hobby stocks.
Ooh,
that'll be in the Napa Fan Zone.
Yeah, that wasn't going to look real pretty. Friesen Performance screenshot down in turn number 1.
Screenshot, we can do that?
Yeah, we can do that right up here. Look at this.
3 deep off of 2. Holy cow.
Oh, boy. Boone Larson working that 12T there. The 24 of Hurt. Terry Hurt, you got a pair of T cars. Split them in half. The 24T of Terry Hurt, the 12T of Boone Larson, and Dylan Thornton is third.
You take the 24, you add the 12 in second, that's 36. In the top 2, you add that, it's 38T of Thornton. Is that your kind of math, Jerry?
They're all T's also.
Top 2, top T, top 3, top T. Off of turn number 4, it is Hurt, your race leader, 3 deep for that second final qualifying spot between Larson, Thornton, and Ingalls. They'll break it down into double file formation. The 38T of Thornton, the 12T of Larson now down the back straightaway. Again, top 2 transfer to the first of 2 A-Main qualifiers here tonight. 3, 4, 5, and 6 go to a B for points only, and Larson going to chase it up the hill that time. He'll shuffle back to the 3rd spot. Thornton now making Mama proud. That is Dylan Thornton up into the deuce.
They'll run on down the back straightaway. Mama Sheila, look at this. Oh, I bet you Uncle Salty's watching too, as he puts that 38T into the number 2 spot. Austin Becerra going to the top side of that 12 car of Jason Ingalls. Battle right back there for the number 4 spot. Going to be that 12T of Boone Larson in 3rd. Battle for 4th is Becerra. To the inside of him is Ingalls. It's still Terry Hurt, your race leader, but here comes the battle for the lead. Dilly-dilly to the outside.
Dylan Thornton going to run down that 24T of Terry here down the back straightaway. A car link separates him. Thornton running a groove higher. He'll drop down in turns 3 and 4. Now going to try to slide under Hurt, who slides up off of turn number 4. A drag race to the green high. 2 laps to go. Watch Thornton work over the tail end of that 24T of Hurt. There is your drone chasing him around turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Jerry, does Thornton have anything? You win the heat, you redraw 1 to 15. You get second, you redraw 16 to 30. It is all up in the air with 1 lap to go. They are dead even at the line.
Wow, look at that. Dylan Thornton to the race lead. On down the back straightaway, Dylan Thornton into turn number 3 and 4. Working off of 4, he will bring the wiggy wagon to the checkers. Dylan Thornton, your transfer car.
We're dead even, .000 on timing and scoring on that white flag lap now on to heat race number 13.
It'll be Ryan Williams out of Waxahachie, Texas, the 87. Oh boy, and you're always on the pole with Jimmy Cole from Sioux City, Iowa in the 55.
Row 2 to the inside, the 28R. That is Boone, Iowa's Russ Dickerson. And alongside him from Red Oak, Texas, Jake Upchurch in the 24.
We'll see Bryson Yeager out of Green River, Wyoming, the 33Y. And Jeremy Hedrick out of Clintonville, Wisconsin, the C19.
4th and final row from Lubbock, Texas, the 711 is Cade Ogle. And rounding out your 8-car starting field from Brookfield, Wisconsin, the 40 is Brian Crapser.
I want to see you wigging it just a little bit. I'm hungry all of a sudden. This Nestle baby Ruth, number 36 of Jeff Wiggins, was honking.
I didn't know. We got to tighten that baby up because we knew it was going to be slimy, but the track was getting better, and it was just about perfect. I about threw it away there. Out of 4, I went all the way to the top, but the caution come out, I guess. I don't know where I was at. I'm just trying to drive the best you can.
We go, which bullet Boone spoon did you pull out of that Casey's bucket?
8 times. 8 times. Number 8.
Oh, that'll do.
Yeah, thank you.
Good on you, mate. Well done. Baby Ruth. I'm not sure what Boone spoon that was, by the way.
8 times? I think
Yeah.
8. He said number 8, so maybe it's 8 times.
I don't think so, but I'll find out.
Green flag is out. We're underway Speedway, heat race number 13 for your Friesen Performance IMCA Modifieds. It will be your pole sitter, Ryan Williams, breaking free from that 55 with Jimmy Cole down the back straightaway. They are still paired up behind him. You've got Dickerson, you've got Upchurch off of turn number 4. Lap number 1 belongs to Ryan Williams.
It's going to be Williams, followed by the 55 of Jimmy Cole. Here comes Dickerson. Look at the 24 of Jake Upchurch. They will split the gap down the back straightaway of Jimmy Cole. Working on in. Going to be Williams, your leader. Now the muscle, Russell Dickerson to the number 2 spot.
Dickerson, a past track champion here at Iowa's Action Track. He is chasing Williams off of 2 down the back straightaway. Tough up top, it's Jake Upchurch. Big surge of power. He'll pull to the outside of Williams. Side by side for the race lead into turn 3, but off of 4, it is Williams with the advantage. And Upchurch going to hang on over Dickerson for second with 3 laps down.
Down into turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Upchurch to the top. He's got to run down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 and 4. Williams back round the bottom. Upchurch to the outside. They come down the front straightaway. Williams back to the lead by 1/10 of a second.
You've got a pair of Texans doing battle here in central Iowa in a heat race qualifier during Super Nationals. Right now it is Jake Upchurch. He's going to close the door on the low side entering turn number 3. He'll widen it out off of turn number 4. Takes the lead down the front straightaway. 1/3 of a second is his advantage over Williams. Now shuffling back into that 4 spot is Dickerson as Hedrick has made his way around the outside of the 28R car for 3rd. Working lap number 6 this time by Jerry. Just 2 laps to go.
Here are Lone Star State drivers working 1 and 2. Upchurch out of Red Oak and Waxahachie's Ryan Williams working the number 2 position. They'll hustle down into turn number 3 and 4. They come down to the white flag. There's 1 circuit remaining for Jake Upchurch.
Upchurch will lead him around the top at turns 1 and 2. Williams down low being pursued by Hedrick. Maybe running out of time to make a serious charge into a transfer spot. Looks like Hedrick will roll from the pole of a B main for points a little bit later on. Off of turn number 4, the checkers fly. Jake Upchurch races to victory, and Ryan Williams will join him in the first A main qualifier. Race number 14 next up.
We'll see the big unit. Justin O'Brien out of West Union, Iowa, the 12J, and Bob Moore out of Sioux City, Iowa, the 48.
In row number 2 from Evansdale, Iowa, the 54 is Jeff Sampson, and to his outside, the 749 from Lubbock, Texas, Vince Ogle.
Dan Radel out of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, the 33X, and Trip Gaylord from Lakewood, Colorado, the 717.
In the 4th and final row to the inside, and the 253 from Puyallup, Washington, that is Will Taylor. And rounding out your 8-car starting field, Joel Bashore from Boone in the 87M.
Yeah, that's a much better job, Dylan Thornton. Nice drive.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Might have looked like a fool earlier in the stock car, so glad to turn around in the mod. That was a really tough heat race, some really fast cars, a couple customers of mine, so glad to come out on top.
Car looks really nice, mate.
Hey, crikey, mate.
He was all going to be really brave and do a whole sentence, and he just wussed out completely. Dylan, what number did you pull? What Boone spoon did you pull out? Oh, number 1. Wow. That's for you, Jerry. Number 1.
Yeah.
Talking about this, Will Taylor, by the way, out of Washington. First time in a race car in 9 years. He is a medical professional who was very busy during the COVID pandemic. Hasn't raced in 9 years. Had a car down. He just had a car. He got this car. He's going to go over to the wall now, but he just got this car. First race in 9 years, Super Nationals.
Man,
unbelievable.
what a deal. Thank him for his service during the pandemic and taking care of the people in his community. As we race him on down the front straightaway, it's Bobby Moore out of Siouxland. He will race that 48 car to the top. Here comes the big unit. Justin O'Brien's got Dan Radel back there in the number 3 spot. 4th is Trip Gaylord. Working on down into turn number 3 and 4 to the top of the racetrack. You will see it. It's Bob Moore, your leader.
There is your Friesen Performance speed shot. It makes its way down the front straightaway. Moore still out in front. Justin O'Brien rides in that second position. Radel 1 out looking in. Gaylord 2 out looking in. Mini 4-car breakaway here early in heat race number 14 as they navigate the low to middle grooves in turns 3 and 4. They'll fan out 3 deep stair-step formation for second off of 4. 3 laps down. 5 to go. Bob Moore, your leader off of 2.
Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Dan Radel's got to run to the inside of O'Brien. Working on in. If you finish second, you have the chance of starting 16th through 30th. Dan Radel looking to the inside. If you finish third, you've got a good starting spot for just building points in a B main. Feel the work work off a 2 and out of back straightaway. Dan Radle's going to pedal that flag. White and orange, hot rod to the bottom. Lap traffic is coming. They'll work him off of turn number 4. Hurry him down the front straightaway. Dan Radle going to click off the number 2 spot.
3 laps remaining. That time past the flag stand. It's Bob Moore, your race leader. Look out, that 33 of Radle. Man, he was going to hang the tail out there. Thought he may go around. Trip Gaylord now up into that 3rd position. He runs the bottom to perfection wherever he goes, Jerry, and he is racing his way through traffic as the green flag flies high to the air. 2 laps to go.
Off of turn number 2. It's down the back straightaway. Radle trying to chase down Moore for the number 1 spot. He'd like to start. Well, we know he's not going to start first because that's for Thornton, but if you win, you get to start either 1st through 15th, 16th through 30th if you run 2nd, 3rd through 6th, you're racing to be 7 on back, you're not racing to get to the ball. Dan Radle drives it in there too hard. He's going to collect 2 of them. Oh my goodness, Radle's going to come out unscathed. 3rd will go to 749. So it's Bob Moore with the win. Dan Radle salvages the number 2 spot. Trip Gaylord is going to finish 6th.
We got 2 lap cars that want to make another lap around there to make sure that they get in.
Oh, man.
Not sure how that timing will work for the... well, they're going to come around. I don't know how timing works for that since they already took the checkered flag a lap down. He raced number 15 next to the Speedway. This will be the final qualifiers for the first of 2 A-mains a little bit later on tonight. Colton Garside from Greenfield, Iowa is on the pole in the 11F. To his outside from Savoy, Texas, Bo Collins in the 42.
Row number 2, it'll be Troy Cordes out of Dunkerton, Iowa, the 71C, and Troy Morris Jr., that's TM2, out of Bakersfield, California, the OT3X.
In row number 3 from Schleswig, Iowa, that's Trey Klein in the double OK, and from Little Swamico, Wisconsin, Josh Long in the 88.
Final 2 starters, Scott Simonovich from State Center, the 43S, and Kelly Drury, Eldora, Iowa, the 38C.
This might be an appropriate back of the race car situation here. I don't know if you can see that from where we're standing at the moment. Jake Upchurch, he didn't do any stupid sugar honey iced tea. He was on the job. Good job, mate.
Thank you.
That was a heck of a race you had going with that fellow Texan.
Oh, yeah, Ryan, we had a pretty good race. I just had to sit it on the top and hope it stuck.
Which Boone spoon did you pull out of the bucket?
Unfortunately, I got 14, but we'll make our way to the front.
Dig it.
Thank you.
All right,
Don't do any stupid stuff.
This in from Tech, heat race number 11, the 141 docked 2 spots for deck height. The 141 and heat race number 11 docked 2 spots for deck height. So that will take him out of an A qualifier tonight. Chasing heat race number 15, now the final 2 qualifying positions for that A-main qualifier. Off the top of turn number 2, Bo Collins out of Texas is your race leader. Troy Cordes follows suit down the back straightaway in 2nd.
Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Bo Collins, the 42 and the 71, and Cordes 1 and 2. Long, Garside, and Drury, your top 5. Down the back straightaway, they were 2 by 2 for the lead, but man, I tell you what, that 42 of Bo Collins has got to run off of turn number 4.
Well, he's got to run up to the top side. That'll open the door wide open for Troy Cordes, a veteran of this event. He is a long-time, multi-time qualifier here. He's qualified for the Big Dance. He's top 10, I think, in qualifying runs out of Eastern Iowa. Cordes going to take a peek to the inside of Collins. He is running the extreme top of that tabletop, Jerry. You talk about putting your feet up on the coffee table.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that is where Collins is hanging out here today. Cordes right to the inside and running in 3rd. Josh Long started row 3 up to P3, trying to race his way into the show, working lap number 5 this time.
On down the front straightaway, it's the dead heat down into turn number 1. It's going to be Cordes swinging to the bottom of 71. Collins to the outside, down the back straightaway. Once again, welcome to a little My Race Pass Fantasy Live look in. You want to see through Heat 18, you better start talking, you better start working. I need 1,600 views to keep you on till Heat 18, and you better do it now. Down the back straightaway, the 71 machine right there. That is, hang on, look out!
Oh my, right in front of the leader, Colton Garside. Man, he was sitting down there inside the tires in turn number 4. Got it fired and pulled out right in front of your battle for the race lead with 2 laps to go.
I don't know if you know this or not.
Yowza.
I puckered up to about 286 up here. I get the pucker factor pretty tough.
It's Going to take a while to work that one out, I think.
So once again, on a little fantasy, My Race Pass Fantasy Live look-in, we're going to keep you through, I believe, Heat 16.
I thought you said 18.
Well, no, if you want more
if you want
than
to
Heat
get to
16
18,
and you want a couple more,
I can't
by the
keep up
end of
with your
16,
rules.
I need to have 16 viewers.
16 viewers.
1600 need to be live look-in here by Heat 16 at the end. That's next heat race, where we're not going to take you to 18. Off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. White flag is out, 1 to go. Here comes Portis. Portis that time, 29 one-thousandths of a second, your race leader.
Off of turn number 2 now down the back straightaway. Cordes has Collins behind him. Josh Long has been in that 3rd spot all race long. Doesn't look like he's going to improve on that position. Checkered flag will wave this time. Cordes races to a heat race win. Collins will join him. That will round out your 30 cars for A-Main number 1. Now we move on to Heat 16, where we will start qualifying for A-Main number 2.
So it'll be same as this. We've already qualified 30 cars for A-Main number 1. Out of A-Main number 1, we will take 4 from that. Out of A-Main number 2, we will take 4 from that to get our Elite 8. So we're looking for
Inside
Fantastic 4 to get our Elite 8 out of each feature.
Man,
So
you
now-
didn't explain that very well. I'm confused, and I know how it works. Heat race number 16 on the front row from Kellogg. The 21D is David Brown. Into his outside from Lindsborg, Kansas, Curtis Barnes in the 7B.
Brett Berry out of Hayes, Kansas, 09B, and Jake McBurney out of Boone in the 82.
Row 3 from Garwin, the 5G is Gat Latham. And from Olivehurst, California, the 10RM, that's Ryan McDaniel.
3J is JJ Reimers out of Belle Plaine, Minnesota. Paul Nagel in Iowa, the 05.
Wow. Bob Moore's just telling me that he had a choice between 2, and which ones were left?
4 and 15.
And you chose the one you weren't going to take,
I picked the one I didn't want.
and that was
15.
right. So what have we learned from that?
Don't do that again.
Trust your instincts, my friend. Bobby Moore, good luck anyway, buddy. Get after it.
Okay, thank you.
Nice looking car.
Green flag coming. This is your last look in. Unless we get 1,600 views, we'll work it on in off of 2 and out of back straightaway. It will be the 21 and a half, David Brown. Oh, Blue Brown working it up there. Then you'll see the 7B at Curtis Barnes. Barnes out of Lindsboro, Kansas to the race lead.
Down into turns 1 and 2. It is Barnes running that middle groove. He's got room to the inside as David Brown looks to pull alongside. McBurney and Barry side by side for that 3rd position. They work off of turn number 4. Top side quicker for Barnes as he'll lead Brown across the stripe for lap number 2. Down into turns 1 and 2 one more time. Everybody's got a dancing partner through your first 6 competitors here. You need to be in the top 6 to race your way into a B for more points. You need to be in the top 2 to race your way into that second A qualifier. That's what Barnes and Brown have right now. McBurney, Barry, Nagel, McDaniel, Latham, and Reimers want it.
Off of 2 and down the back straightaway. It's going to be that 7C machine of Curtis Barnes. David Brown, 1 and 2. McBurney and Barry, 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway we go. It will be Barnes and Lynchburg, Kansas. Where's it at? Dead center of the state. Down the back straightaway. It's 21 D of David Brown in the number 2 spot. Off with turn number 4 down the front straightaway. This time 5 down, 3 to go.
3 laps to go here in heat race number 16. They'll work through turns 1 and 2. Right now they prefer the low to middle grooves. In that first set of turns, Barnes and Brown started on the front row. Jerry, that is where they remain now. McBurney is broken free from Barry. He can now focus on a bid for an A-Main spot here tonight. Green flag high to the air, just 2 laps to go for Curtis Barnes.
Off with 2 down the back straightaway. Can McBurney start to pedal that thing to get around David Brown? We'll find out. Old Blue Brown working number 2. Your leader down to the white flag and 1 to go. It's going to be Curtis Barnes to the race lead. He's been there from the drop of the green, and he will lead him hopefully to the drop of the checkered.
Here comes Jake McBurney making a late run on David Brown. That's your battle for second. Brown pulls away from him down the back straightaway. 1 final trip through turns 3 and 4. The checkered flag awaits Curtis Brown, your winner, Curtis Barnes, the winner of heat race number 16. David Brown follows suit in second into the A-Main. All right, ladies and gentlemen, live look-in courtesy of Fantasy Racing on my race pass. I think the freebie's up.
No, I'm in charge.
What?
I'm in charge here, and I'm giving them 2 more heat races.
You're in charge of nothing, Jerry.
They're getting 2 more heat races.
Because you say so.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. I bow to your whatever it is that you think you are.
Remember, we have a new audience. They don't understand this
Oh,
tension.
I'm sure they know us. I'm sure they know us. Heat race 17. May I start, or would you like to start, Your Highness? Heat race 17 from Luxembourg, Wisconsin. That is the Frog Station Flash. The 73 is Dan Ratajczyk into his outside from Ankeny, Iowa. 21R, that is Cinnamon Riley Simmons.
Here we go. Row number 2, it is going to be the 4 of Kyle Kudik out of Michigan, Wisconsin in the 4. Braxton Yeager, Green River, Wyoming, the 33BY.
Row 3 to the inside from Ames, the 7R is Ethan Roby, and from Ionia, Michigan, Don Proctor in the 16P.
Bobby Hogue out of Salinas, California in the 2BH, and the other half of the Flying Hall brothers out of Rochester, Minnesota, the 55H is Larry Hall.
I don't want to be rude, because I'm not normally judgmental or short like that, but I think it's Salinas, California.
Yeah, it is.
Salina, Kansas, Salinas, California.
You're right. I thank you for correcting me.
You bet. Yeah, you're welcome again.
Oh! Danny Ratajczyk getting together with Cinnamon. Working it on in there. Oh, is it Stubby Cinnamon or
It's
Stubby Nubs or
Nub, Cinnamon, or Criley?
Criley, yes, Criley. I don't care if he's only got like 9 or 7 or 8 or 7 3/4 fingers.
I think he's got more nicknames than he does feature wins.
Off a 2 down the back straightaway it is. Simmons followed by Danny Ratajczyk, the Frog Station Flash. Working on in off of turn number 4. Yeager in 3rd. 4th is Kyle Kudik.
That's your top 4. They'll work down through turns 1 and 2. 2 laps scored complete. 6 laps to go. Stair-step formation. Your top 3 race off of that second turn. Simmons has Ratajczyk and Yeager right behind him. He's about to have Ratajczyk right next to him as they work off of turn number 4. They will stay 3 deep for the race lead. Ratajczyk now going to take a swing down into 1 and 2.
Oh, Riley and no slider sideways. Here comes Yeager. Working on down into turn number 3 and 4. Yeager's going to come to the inside of Cinnamon. Cinnamon sideways. Look out. Oh, Riley Simmons.
Man, tough break for Riley. Just got that car out a couple weeks ago. Just putting laps on it recently.
Got a little steppy over
A
there.
little steppy. Yep. He is one of our favorites as far as personalities, all in joke when we talk about his nicknames and such, but not the way he wanted to end that event there. Looking awful good, though, early.
Yeah.
Just got a little steppy over there in turn 4.
That was nearly a Jaeger bomb.
Oh, it was.
See, you like that?
Yes.
This is Troy Cordes. I thought I'd grab this moment to have a chat with him. That's a very nice looking 71. How are you feeling after that heat race win, Troy?
I feel pretty good. I didn't want to crowd that guy too much. It was kind of one lane right there. I just kept driving a little harder. Finally, he pushed up enough where I could get by him without roughing him up.
It's always good when you can get by without roughing him up.
What, pardon me?
It's always better when you can get by without roughing him up.
Then you got a bunch of body work to do.
Absolutely. Which Boone spoon did you pull out of the Casey's bucket?
I never even pulled one out. They only had one left because it was heat 15.
And it was a 4.
It was a 4.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah, we'll take it. Hopefully we can stay there, get in tonight, and take it easy the rest of the week.
Well done, buddy. Congratulations. Hey, Ryan.
Yes.
I know you're a purveyor of fine jewelry. You appreciate a good bracelet, right?
A what?
A bracelet. You know, like a
bracelet?
Yeah, you put it around your wrist and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I know what those
So
are.
Hannah's crafty closet. Did you notice that when you came in the grounds tonight? She's right near the IMCA trailer. She's got a whole list of little necklaces and trinkets and earrings and stuff like that. And a couple of them could double Jerry as pasties, from what I can tell. So Hannah's crafty closet. She's right near the main gate as you walk in. Get yourself a pair of earrings, Jerry.
You know, I was looking for a couple of pasties.
You know what? I'll buy you a pair. I'd like to see that.
I've already gotten a pedicure with you. I guess I can take it to the next level.
So we really should explain that.
We're really expanding our relationship, aren't we?
I wasn't even remotely hoping to achieve that with you, but
what, the pedicure?
Yeah, but it happened.
Do you know what I was planning on doing that night? You guys asked me. I knew you were over at Jerry's house
Yes.
Thursday night.
Yes.
And hey, come over.
Correct.
And so I'm like, all right, I'm packing for Super Nationals. I'll come over when I'm done. 20 minutes later,
I know.
I'm on my way over there, and I'm halfway to Jerry's house. I get a Snapchat from Jerry that says, hey, if you're coming over, come on over at 7:30. I look down at 6 o'clock. If you're going to come over before 7:30, stop on over to the nail salon. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? So I agree to this.
Yes.
I go over there. I'm just going to come and sit and watch you guys while you get your pedicure. Jackie, Jerry's girlfriend, grabs me when I walk in the door. Come on, you're getting one too. That's exactly how it went. And I've never felt more refreshed, happy, or just at peace with myself.
And alive.
And alive. I am alive.
$67 I'm having trouble with.
And thank
No,
you,
it was 77 because we got shellacked.
Jerry paid for it. Jerry paid to have me shellacked. I'm just so excited and grateful for it.
I'd pay less than that to have you whacked the way you're treating me
Normally
right now.
it
But
cost
anyway,
me a
officer.
12-pack of Blue Yummies and a pack of smokes to get that done.
Oh, boy. Yeager, your race leader. What's that? Oh, it's Ethan Roby. Look at that. Roby into the number 2 spot. 2 to go down the front straightaway.
It's Yeager and Roby, 1 and 2. Hogue and Proctor, 3 and 4. That is who is left here in heat race number 17. 1.5 laps left in this one as they make their way down the back straightaway. White flag will replace the green this time by Jerry. 1 lap to go for Braxton Yeager.
On down the front straightaway, it will be right there. Yeager followed by Roby, Bobby Hogue, and down Proctor. Ratajczyk and Simmons, even though they crashed, are still in a B main tonight. But it's Yeager and Roby right there. Here we go, heat race number 18. It's going to be Jeff Wyke, Cedar Falls, Iowa, the 77. From just right across the street from Waterloo, it is the 01 of Ed Thomas.
In row number 2 from